Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So tonight's my first night in becoming way more eccentric, like doing things like wearing sunglasses at night. No, I'm just kidding. I bought new sunglasses and I wanted to show them off to you guys. Um, and I also got a new shark's tooth necklace from my friend Casey, who just got back from Maui. I love presents and I love having my best friend back. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is self-esteem. So I got an email from one of my friends at Falcon that has really flattered me. It was very sweet, very nice. He said, "Hey, mister, hope you're doing well. I miss seeing your face. We got a letter from a fan of yours. He's in Germany, but he asked if there was any, all caps, way possible of sending him a photo and an autograph of you. Um, Here's his info if you're willing to do that." So, you know, first of all, every email that I get, I get a bunch of tweets, Facebook messages, I don't know, probably 50 to 60 emails a day. Um, each and every one is flattering, and I appreciate everyone. But this one was extremely flattering. I thought it was very sweet, and the reason it's so special to me when I see stuff like this is because when I was younger, I had some really bad self-esteem issues. In terms of my appearance and whether or not people liked me, all of that. I was really shy. I was convinced that I was a very ugly looking person. Uh, my self-esteem in that regard was really bad. There were certain areas of my life where I felt very competent and very confident. I always thought that I was reasonably mentally capable. I always thought that I was a pretty high quality person. I was never out to hurt anybody, and I always wanted to see good things for people. But I didn't see a lot of good things in myself in terms of appearance. And so when I see stuff like this, it's extremely flattering to me. And when I hear nice comments that you guys uh, it really is very appreciated and very and something I'm very grateful for. It took me a long time to work through my self-esteem issues as far as my looks and do people really like me and all of that. And when I think back to the person I was 10 years ago, um, I've made such huge leaps and bounds in that area in terms of recognizing that I'm a worthwhile person to be friends with in many ways, and that I do have really good, very genuine friends, and who are glad to have me as a friend just as much as I'm glad to have them as a friend. Whereas before, sometimes I would look at somebody and I would think, wow, I can't believe this person is my friend. I'm so glad they're my friend. Why are they friends with me? Are they really my friend? And now I think I have just as much to offer. And, I'm very proud of myself for overcoming my self-esteem issues and things like that. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I still sometimes look in the mirror and say, "Oh, I don't want to go outside today. I look horrible." But that's not the constant thought that's on my head, that's on my mind. And so anyway, let me stop rambling. What I wanted to tell you is, if you're struggling with self-esteem issues, no matter what it may be, um, it's very important for you to realize that people are not judging you the way you're judging yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Nobody is judging you as critically as you're judging yourself when you look in the mirror or when you close your eyes at night. And it took me a long time to realize that. And things like this just it validates it for me. I was talking with my best friend Casey Williams about this very topic today, and he has a similar outlook as I do. And sometimes I'll see something like this, and I still think, well, I can't believe somebody would send a letter like that about me. And it's so flattering. It's not something that I think should be expected. I still get surprised when I see something like this. Um, but if you're out there and you're doubtful of yourself in whatever area it may be, whether it be your appearance or it be anything, stop and realize that you are your own biggest critic. Don't let your image, don't let the image that you have of yourself blind you to the fact that everybody else is holding you in much higher regard than you're holding yourself. So I just wanted to stop and tell you guys that, because this is something I struggled with for a long time, and it takes time to get over that, and some people never get over it, and it's really sad, because life is too short not to see yourself in the best light possible. Because when you don't see yourself, when you can't put yourself on a pedestal, nobody else will. When you can't when you can't have a high opinion of yourself, and you can't feel confident, and you can't feel like you are deserving of happiness in life, it becomes very hard to achieve that happiness, because you're always you're always grateful for whatever little crumbs somebody throws your way, versus saying, I deserve more than this. I mean, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be empowered. Life is in my hands. I'm going to go out and happen to life. I'm not going to just wait for life to happen to me. And when you have self-esteem issues, it's very hard to do that. And so, seeing something like this letter, um, it just reminds me of those things. And I think it's very valuable for other people to hear that. So please, if you're struggling with your sense of self-worth, and you're concerned about your image or whatever it may be, keep in mind you are being harder on yourself than anybody else will. And you deserve the happiness, you deserve the friendship, you deserve the relationships that anybody else does, because you're just as good of a person. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys. And if there's anybody out there struggling with the same thing I did, it's something that can be overcome. It takes work. You have to stop and you have to think about these things. You have to work through them mentally. Um, and some of it is hard, but it certainly can be done. So I want to thank every single one of you for watching. All the people who send me emails and tweets and Facebook messages and all that stuff. I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart how much I appreciate it, because there was a time when I wouldn't have felt deserving of any of it. And now I'm appreciative and grateful and happy to have it. So I hope you guys have a great night, and that you're continuing to enjoy the holiday season. And thanks again. Happy holidays.